They're probably not that easy to see, but here's one set of taser scars. And one of the forced drugging areas that's now super infected. And that's how Mason County rolled. That didn't happen, or it happened a long time ago, but the scar tissue that needle left gets infected all the time. But like I said, those sick pieces of shit, from start to finish, allowed a dog to sodomize me, clean up to harassing me over it. So, I do believe I've already talked about Tony and Charlotte Wentz enough, and their ties to the Mason family. Wendell Mason bought Dad's truck. You all can, use Kentucky transfer paperwork to prove that much. My connection to Wendell, anyway. So, after Christy was a bitch and was no longer at Kroger, she went to Mason Family Drug before going on to Primary Plus. La la la. So as I said, those people, offered to buy me animals to screw when I was a kid. They could all stand around popping loads watching and recording it. I wonder what they had on Gavin. I'm sure the news sites are fed up with me trying to contact them and get this information out there only for people to say, oh, it's an open investigation. Mr. Horde, he's a troublemaker. Am I? Am I really? I hope I'm living up to Patrick's expectations. Man, he's a stickler for him. I try. And he made me cry. He really did make me cry. How stupid is that? He was an asshole that afternoon. So I took half a Valium. I might take another half of one. I took roughly I don't know. I think it was roughly about 12 milligrams of chocolate, full spectrum THC, and then some tincture mixed with it. Yeah, almost 12 milligrams of full spectrum THC plus RSO tincture, and I'm vaping, and I'm still this coherent. Now, unless I'm, completely crazy, my words are coming out correctly, they're not being slurred, and I just walked from the bathroom back to my office chair without falling. Eric Crawford feels like he's living in a tornado all the time. Welcome to my mobile world. This stuff normalizes it. For me, anyway. The anxiety I experience sometimes medicating is all because of what they used to do to me. Over nothing. I wasn't bringing drugs home from school with me. That was my sister. The Osbournes and their underhanded bullshit are sickening too, isn't it? David Keith trying to get me high when I was 6 or 7. Shell got to me. So let me tell you about Christy, Bud and Judy, and their goddamn underhanded bullshit. David Keith and Danny Lee, too. Got plenty of stories on John and Donna as well. Strip poker. Tampons at bad little boys' butts. Ernie and Anita. I'll get to them soon enough. Stephen and Sherry and their love for adult entertainment. Oh, and let's not forget Dale's family robbing us. See, I can be a bitch too. Oh, and David and Jane and their goddamn hand in all this fucking sick homophobic shit. I cried for about 15 minutes when I found out Jesse overdosed. My sister bitching about my spending habits. Listen here, bitch. Jesse wasn't working at that point in time, and we were remodeling one of the rental homes that you and your husband failed to help with, even though you own part of it. That's where a lot of that money went. And no, I wasn't using with Jesse. He needed the work, and it's none of my goddamn business what he was using the funding for. He did a good goddamn job. Oh, my sister and brother-in-law and their fun sometimes. Yeah. WEB and fireworks. They sent me off into the woods with one of their friends. Yeah, that's how much fun my goddamn family was. To pee. I was like, I've got to pee. You all have been giving me beer. I'm about to explode. Go off into the woods with this dude that we know. We just met or whatever. He'll make sure you're okay. Yeah, Cannabis and alcohol that night that I can remember. Billy was smoking a cigarette and I pressed my hand right against it. And he was like, man, watch yourself. I'm like, I'm what, 12, 13? And you all have me fucked up bigger than shit? What in the hell do you expect? You all are on my last goddamn nerves, I'll tell you that much. So as I said, Cameron Blau signed off on my sister's complaint. My sister, who used to punch me in the mouth and tell me to eat her pussy, and her now husband hazing me with alcohol and drugs. And you signed off on my human trafficker's complaint. After my mother had smothered me with a pillow, swung me around like a dead primate infant, poisoned me with bleach, and made me eat diesel fuel marinated steak. But you all didn't want to know all that. I was too vague in my EPO. Oh well. Have fun explaining Stockton and Kim. Stockton semen on my face when Donald was doing child porn. Kim and her goddamn family with him, Donald representing them. Now, you have fun explaining it. That's not me being vindictive, it's just the goddamn truth. You all would be more upset about words in a courtroom, your goddamn delusional kingdom, than you would about a child being raped and it recorded and distributed to the point Canadians in Malibu Barbie Bog start asking for fucking live shows. I've had it about up to here with that stupid shit. Oh well.